Ah, ta 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 ta. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Ah! Let's call me the Dark Messiah. Oh, stop. Okay, it's even touchier than, say, Dark Messiahs. To be honest, actually, Dark Messiahs wasn't too well. It was maybe a little over dramatic, but yeah, they just like hit them and they get like their hand gets impaled to it. It's not even spiky. Like this is okay. That's the most ridiculous bit. At least in that case, they went through the effort of like, okay, look, it's a spike wall, or you know, what have you. Here, it's just solid end spikes. You know, it's like the amount of leg force you'd have to kick someone with. It would be ridiculous. You know, for them to get impaled to that.
First, the car. Open the hood, connect the battery, that'll arm the trap.
Jade here. Is anyone outside right now? Urgent help needed.
I'm outside. I'm working for Spike.
You're Crane, right? Listen, our runner's trying to secure one of our safe houses for Brecken's mission. He's in a courtyard by Vefa and Mimar, surrounded by zombies. We gotta help him.
Alright, I'm on it.
I know it's that one. Good. I'll spend it in a bit. Ooh, actually, it might be something important. Perform climbs, jumps, and or free-running moves, and use skills from the tree. Dodge. Dodge incoming moves by jumping sideways or backwards. Move the desired direction and press space to execute. Execute. Okay, those make more sense. And now I'm having flashbacks to Kingdom. I would like to read the webcomic it's based off of. It's the manhwa. But, well, it's probably not in English. No more tricks, time to tell the truth. Oh, Sani. Okay, that's fun. Ooh, giant wicker basket. Ooh, big spender. Okay. Okay, I just need to stop for a second. Hey folks, and I'm back. Let us continue. I'm having fun with this. Hopefully the audio bounce is fine. It appears to be thus far. One check. Oof. Okay, you can hear me. The mic hasn't been lowered, has it? No. Just randomly, sometimes it gets lowered. You can hear me. You can hear me, you can hear the game, you can see the game, and I'm recording. Tried to record some Assassin's Creed last night, and it didn't go through. It just recorded like the main menu. So I'm extra paranoid again. You can hear me, the game, see the game, and indeed recording. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Woo! Woo! Let's go! Whoa. Fucking went Sniper Elite on that one. Also have all those games in my, or most of those games in my inventory. In Steam library. I'll get onto them at some stage, I'm sure. Oh. Thank you, I'll need that reminder. Wonder what exploded that one.
Okay, Jade, I'm here, along with some infected.
Watch yourself, Crane.
I can't get infected harder. Oof. Carnival of Errors. Weapon ineffective, but my boot tastes just fine. The guy inside's probably concerned. He's turned.
Oh man, I think it's too late for this guy.
Shit. All right. Finish it. Just don't let him suffer.
Oh yeah, this is Dead Island.
Okay, it's done. Fuck.
You had no choice. He wasn't human anymore. Now hurry. You still need to turn on the lights. That's the only way to make this place safe at night.
Wait, they don't like the light? But they're out just fine right now. They might be amped, and at a higher stat level, the light it just keeps them, dims them. Oh Christ, there's 100 statues and 30 flags. Today I figured out a pretty good use for firecrackers. I had a barrel rigged to blow, but no, those damn rotters will come near it. So I got up on the roof, tossed a few bundle of firecrackers next to the car, waited for them to shamble over, then boom! Set it off and got every one of them. I think I might try to throw some down below me, and attempt one of those ground pound moves I've seen those guys from the tower use. Assuming I ever figure out how they do it. Okay, that sounds a little ridiculous. A little gamey. Ah.
Ah, shit.
How's it coming? Got the lights on?
Almost. Just give me a second.
Oh, you went down easy. Just passively gaining experience. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Crane here.
Report.
Okay, I met this doctor, scientist type. They've got him set up in a sort of research trailer, and he's working on a cure for the virus. His name is Zera. Hello? Do you copy?
Affirmative. Secondary objective added. Maintain your cover and secure all of his research. Acknowledge.
Your stolen file still takes top priority though, right?
Affirmative. We find it unlikely that a single researcher working out of a trailer could produce any significant results. But if he does, we want to see it.
Noticing, like...
Jade, it's done.
Good. We'll need to prepare more places like that one. We've got more spots picked out for future safe zones. Spike will mark them on your map later. And Crane, thank you. Back to you, Spike.
Right now, you need to get back to our main task and arm the next trap. There's another car close by.
Got it.
When he's talking on the radio, there's the team shift to blue. Well, when he's not, everyone's kind of an orangey color. People are pointing out that around this time, a lot of games went for that. Like they pointed out Resident Evil 5 as an example of it. There was the orange filter over everything, and when someone apparently managed to edit that out of the game, apparently the game looked a lot nicer for it. And I guess this is kind of continuation of it, but this looks fine. It's not too hammy. Though at the same time, part of me kind of likes the other one, but I'm not sure. Certainly a thematic reason for it, at the very least, rather than just pointless stylization. Also, I forgot I had the other things. Well, I suppose pointless stylization is a bit rough, but whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ooh. Never mind. Oh. I hope they introduce a way to, you know, expedite that. Just speed it up because it's a bit of a slow thing. Like, make it, you know, even like a mass production thing, make 10 lockpicks in one go or what have you. There's coffee. And move. Be quick or be dead. Also, this place again. The devs of this came out with Tides in Memoria or whatever. That would kind of fit with a fancy setting, that thing. Prehistoric overkill. That's what it's remind me of Velocipaster, which has Voltaire in it. The goth singer. Not the French philosopher. Shockingly. Now, he's famous for his movie career. For those who don't know what Velocipaster is, priest discovers he can turn into a velociraptor and proceeds to start fighting crime. I don't know the full details of it because I've never gotten to see it, but that's the general gist. Okay, it's on par with the gas pipe. How does it reach? About parable. This might be slightly longer. If weapon model actually matters to that degree. I remember being on one of these as a kid. Just the once, I think. If I was on it any other times, I do not remember. Never really went to parks much, I don't think. Went to the beach a ton, though. Thank you. Gonna need constant reminders to get into the swing of it. Still too used to Shadow Mordor, Shadow War.
The infected are all over the street.
So what does that tell you? Keep off the street. Try to stay on the rooftops where they can't reach you.
Well, they're all around the car, Spike.
You still have some firecrackers, don't you? Just throw some into the crowd. Those dead bastards are easily distracted.
Left for bread. That's cute. That's cute. Well, let's bring some death and destruction. Okay. It's like it was like taunting to the crowd. Like, yeah, you see that? Hey, Jiggles. It'd be funny if there were tortoises and couldn't get back up. Get a point. Oh, there we go. Point of XP from each kick. More XP for... Piss off. More XP for a weapon. And it's just generally more efficient. Oh yeah. Hail to the king. Annoying. That's hoping too much for my fancy footwork. Power up. Keep thinking I can access it through there. Your kick has a 10% chance to stun enemies. Stunned enemies are much easier to kill. Multi-throw. Walk onto up to 3 enemies with throwing weapons. Nice. Stun kill. Alright. Don't fucking grind on them. I think someone was saying recently that the sequel to this was in a bad place. Like, development-wise. It's also funny. Dead Island Riptide came out after I came up with Palnai, and that it's on an island called Palanai. Maybe with a different pronunciation, but fuck it. Just is, I don't know, it's funny to me. Clearly, I gotta play that game now. Nope. Remember the kick key. One box. Sorry, un momento, por favor. Ah! Doofer. Okay, who wants zombie coffee? It's like the shit coffee that's filtered through like a monkey's digestive system. You know, unrealistic expectations for women there. You know, the curves on her. Still laughing at the video where about someone made a piss take comic, you know, commenting on like people complain about the design of female characters. We'll be perfectly fine with the guy ones. Someone made a piss take comic where the guy was like halfway to being a tank, the tank from Left 4 Dead, and the chick looked ordinary enough, and people were like, oh, you know, some women can't attain that, but the guy's one, oh, that's easy. As far as I can tell, completely seriously. People say guys don't have unrealistic expectations on them. Not to get, I suppose I shouldn't be getting political or commentary. You know, we live in a society and all, but the double standards bug me, and just general stupidity of it bug me. Like I remember there's this one, I am recording, right? And there's this one podcast I used to watch. It was a good podcast, but one of the hosts, who's now not on it any longer, but you have to listen through multiple, you know, like tens of hours of them. Until they're gone, was a complete bleeding moron. Like they would complain about. It was a Game of Thrones review podcast. They would complain about Arya being her swords trainer saying that calling her a boy, and then he's like, you know, it doesn't matter. The swords, you know, sword can't tell. When she points out she's a girl, he says, it doesn't matter. Swords can't tell the difference. And she, the one of the hosts on it, their stance was was misogynistic. It was an insult against her. When someone else suggested, well, maybe he calls the guys he trains girls, and he was just doing the inverse for her. That was also misogynistic, because that's making girls out to be a bad thing to be. So calling her doing the inverse is misogynist against women, but doing it, you know, the other way. Either way, it's misogyny against women. You punch Frank, you hurt Sally. You punch Sally, you hurt Sally. Frank being punched in the face doesn't ever fucking matter. Only Sally ever matters. Also, him having to redeem himself for having a character be a prick. Him saying that poison is the tool of cravens, eunuchs, and women. Like, he had to redeem himself for it. Like, if she was, like, phrasing, like, you know, redeemed, you know, had to redeem the, like, series, like, you know, like I was saying, what's-her-face, Fiona, is a weak point of Burn Notice. You know, it's seeing her, if she got slapped around the place, or actually, you know, put in her place, that would have, you know, redeemed this show, but I don't, you know, I'm not going so far as to say the author themselves need to redeem themselves. You know? I suppose it's workable as long as it's not a grand scheme sort of redeeming themselves kind of thing. But as long as it's a, you know, making up for writing a shit line sort of redeeming. It just, and when due to her other takes, I kind of took it as a grand schemey kind of deal. But anyway.
All
But
done
yeah,
with the car,
pisses
Spike.
me off. So moronic.
You just might make it. The next trap's close by, and I shouldn't have to tell you, but don't get caught out in the open.
Spike, these freaks are everywhere. If I need to use a trap, how do I activate it?
You can't. I told you, they're only for the night mission.
Shit. Okay.
But yeah, it's just like that just more, you know, stupidity annoys me. I'm less so on the poison one now, but more so on the first one where, okay, you know, you punch Frank, you hurt Sally. You punch Sally, you hurt Sally. You know, no matter what happens, you never acknowledge that you punched Frank. You know, it just, stupidity pisses me off, and put bluntly, she was an incredible idiot. The other two hosts were fine. In fact, they were disagreeing with her. Not, they didn't try too hard, but they did disagree with her, they were posited, you know, I think they were the ones to posit that, well, maybe he calls the others boys and whatnot. And yeah, they did that. I remember I came up with an example once, someone else came up with an example, but there was only the two mentioned in the show. Like, I was talked about with other people. I came up with one and they came up with one, and I can never remember. Now it's been so long I can't quite remember. It's been a few years and it still pisses me off because of how fucking stupid she was. Like, it just, like, how can't you see that, okay, if calling a boy a girl is an insult makes a girls out to be a bad thing to be, but fair enough, I can see where you're going with it. How doesn't it follow that calling a girl a boy makes boys a bad thing to be? How is that somehow still misogyny? How? Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm sorry, I just kind of want to cave my own skull in with this bar right now. Seeing like the square effect there on the icons just make me think of Assassin's Creed. But yeah, apologies for bitching, but it's just like so fucking stupid. Like, I wonder how they even inhale and exhale. Like, sweet Christ, I imagine if they cut themselves on, you know, like, say if they're the ones running around clambering here and cut themselves on a bit of rusty metal, they'll probably have to look at the wound and think, huh, I should be bleeding right now. And then the wound would start bleeding. Like, that's how stupid they are. If they even comprehend they should be bleeding. Is this one I can access? No, it's a little too low. Looks pretty ominous in there too. Ow. Beautiful.
It's quite a contraption you got here.
3 times brighter than an ordinary street lamp. Gives the infected quite the sunburn.
Nice. Open sesame. Ooh. We should heal. Well done. Oh yeah. Christ. But yeah, the propane cans, I threw them around so much in Dead Island. A menace? Alright. Huh. Oh, Christ. Howdy. Mighty fine neighborhood. For some reason this is... For some reason this reminded me of a Twitter account I used to follow. I used to get along with the guy, but I criticized one bit of his writing, how poorly done it was. Semi-indirectly, and he blocked me for it. I suppose I was a little grumpy about it, but it's only because of how grumpy he was with everyone else. I tend to respond to grumpiness with grumpiness, so... What? Howdy there, partner. There's probably another way. Don't know why this made me think of him. Maybe he talked about playing it at one stage. I know we talked about Shadow War. What the hell did that tooltip say? Let me try a different pole. Maybe it'll give me the prompt. Okay, here's an electricity pole. As far as I can tell, the power box for this one is at the top, so I do have to actually climb it. Yeah, it is up there. Whoa. Kind of glad I waited. Barring the fact I nearly died, but, I got the most out of it. Why can't you just open this? Come on. Don't tell me somehow they put a place in the game that you... Oh, here's a ladder. Beautiful. Ooh. Damn it! Okay, random dude moaning. It's one hell of an audio static, but it keeps making me think it's a fucking zombie. Seriously! I'm trying to climb across the edge there because that's the only way I can see to actually reach it. The tooltip... when I initially popped up, I couldn't understand it. I saw the words, but I need to take a second look for them to make sense. Here, 1 second.